Hello, my friend, and welcome. I'm April, and together we're going to welcome in and get initiated into the energies of this convergence of planets in Aquarius, the element of air, the water bearer, the star. I am Pluto at 3 degrees Aquarius, standing at the threshold. I am Hades, Lord of what must die now so that life can emerge from the roots toward the sky. I first entered Aquarius in November 2024, slowly beginning my subterranean work. As above, so below. As within, so it is without. Venus touches me first on the 20th of January. Desire meeting the underworld in the sign of the future. Persephone. Mercury touches me on the 22nd, language meeting transformation, ideas meeting death and rebirth. The sun follows, touching me on the 23rd, identity meeting the God who says everything you think you are is about to be composted. I am not here to destroy you. I am here to outgrow you, like a snake shedding skin that no longer fits, like a child leaving behind clothes that are too small. What version of yourself are you outgrowing right now? What story about who you are is ready to be composted so something can grow more true? I am Venus at the threshold of Aquarius. On January 17th, I cross over. I leave Capricorn's mountain, all that structure, all that seriousness, all those carefully built commitments, and I step into the future. I am Aphrodite, goddess rising from sea foam, dripping with pearls and desire and electricity. With Pluto, I loosen the grip of habit in love. What if you could be deeply connected without losing yourself in the connection? Who do you love when you're no longer trying to belong? What if love could include your weirdness, your edges, the parts of you that don't fit anywhere? What if attraction was about resonance rather than conformity? I'm not drawn to what's familiar, but to what's possible. I am the sun entering Aquarius on January 20th. I am leaving the mountain peak, leaving Capricorn where I was praised for my achievements, my discipline, my contribution to the collective order. And I am stepping into Aquarius. Here I am the inventor, the visionary, the one who sees what could be instead of what is. In Aquarius, I ask, what needs to be completely reimagined? Because I am the light of consciousness. And now I'm illuminating the future. I'm showing you not who you are, but who you could become. Not what exists, but what wants to exist. I ask, who are you when you're no longer performing an identity? In Aquarius, you know yourself by your frequency, by what you're here to transmit, by the future you're helping to birth, just by being authentically, unapologetically yourself. I am Mercury, crossing into Aquarius with the sun. I am Hermes, the messenger, but here my messages come from somewhere unexpected and wild. In Aquarius, I don't carry news, I carry transmissions, downloads, sudden knowings that arrive like lightning. I am the god of communication, and in Aquarius, I'm learning that sometimes the most important conversations happen between minds that have never met. Sometimes the truth travels through networks, through collective fields, through the strange synchronicities that connect strangers who are thinking the same thoughts at the same time. I ask, what are you thinking when no one is listening? And I, Pluto, ask, what are you ready to outgrow? Not what needs to be destroyed, not what do you need to fix, but what about the friendships that were built on an old version of you? The communities where you have to perform belonging instead of simply being. The identities that once felt like home, but now feel like prisons. The desires that were never really yours, just inherited, absorbed, swallowed. I am the god of metamorphosis. Metamorphosis doesn't happen because you're broken. It happens because you're ready. After January 17th, something shifts. An electric current, a sense that the old stories don't fit anymore. A realization of it, a restlessness that's actually emergence. You're not falling apart, you're being rewired. Your desires are updating, your thoughts are downloading new frequencies. Your sense of self is expanding beyond what could be contained in the old categories. This is ideological attraction. This is magnetic community. Not community based on shared trauma or shared identity markers, but community based on resonance, on shared vision, on the recognition that happens when you meet someone who's tuned to the same future frequency that you are. What if it's about finding the others who are just as weird as you are in exactly compatible ways? What if letting go isn't rejection? It's evolution. Your desires are updating, and like Persephone, they may pull you toward depths you didn't know you were ready to explore. Your thoughts are downloading new frequencies. Your sense of self is expanding beyond what could be contained in the old ways of doing things. I am Pluto in Aquarius, and I am not here to destroy you. I am here to help you become so authentically, unapologetically yourself that the old skin simply falls away. I am here to introduce you to desires you didn't know you were allowed to have. I am here to plug you into frequencies of thought that don't belong to the past. but that have the strength of the ancestors. I am here to show you what community feels like when it's based on truth instead of performance. This is not comfortable, but it is not cruel. It's evolution. It's the future reaching back and saying, "You're ready. Come."